Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to our presentation on the Elasticity Delivery Route Optimization Project under the supervision of the Professor Dr. Bilal Alatash. I hope that I pronounced it in a good way. So we here use the ant colony optimization, which is the shortcut of it, like it's called ACO, to find the shortest delivery routes between various points in Elazığ, uh, the city of Elazığ, and helping businesses, couriers, and tourists to optimize their travel within the city. So basically, here I will explain how the algorithm works and how usually the app works and the user interface. Just a minute, let me close these for a second so it will be easier. So let's start here with the main file. So here it's just so much basic. It will call the file which is called app, which is in Python, and here this app will call the user interface for our website to create a website with the what is it called, the map of Elazığ, after we call some libraries that I will explain in a minute. So here the app and the information of all the app, and it's more like a design way. And here we can find that it's like to the information in the user interface, which is going to explain to about the comparison between the, like here, as we can see, the comparison between the points and that we gonna provide, and which is gonna be best distance, average distance, and worst distance, which is gonna be the worst road that we would take to reach to all our points. So basically here we're gonna explain that data file too, which is we called it by a library. It's called the shortcut of it, it's called awesome. I'm gonna show it to you in a minute, which is this one. It's kind of libraries using interface for the user interface to provide user interface in Python for the maps, so to make it easier to point the things on the map, and which is gonna make it more efficient for the users too. So here it provided us with almost 400,000 points that we can choose in the Elazığ map, which is gonna be like a really good number. And here is the locations. We use this for the most visited places, so it will be a shortcut for the user when he opened the user interface or using the app or the website. It will be easier for him to pick one of these or some of these like to go to, which is gonna be like a lot easier than choosing it or making it on the map itself. So, and here it's too about the calling the library of the to our program. So this is simply like, it's not of course like an explanation as I want it to be, but it will be like a small like more than like identifying to our program or our website and user interface. And here is the main point, which is algorithm, which is, as we called it before, and it's so much famous, anti-colony like optimization system or algorithms, I'm sorry. And here it's about the count of the ants and the distance between the matrix gonna restore store the points that we're gonna choose, the pheromones, and how much long it will be. Like all these things are variables that will be so much important for us, and to pick the best distance for our points and the best route for our points. And I think enough to talk as we gonna submit this to. So I'm gonna start explaining the website. So here, or the user interface, and here we can start this over. Just a minute. Yeah, let's just reload the page. So here we can use just as we said the map, as we already like downloaded and used the library to call it, and which is gonna be like these points. We can pick from these points the points that will be that like will be easier a lot for us, or we can just pick from the map as we want to. And let's say, for example, we want to go from the university to the hospital, and from the hospital to the city center, and some places in the city center. So, and this is the places that we want to visit today. And we can pick more, but I think this will be enough to clear the idea about it. Okay, so these are the points that I picked. And from here we can control the counts of the ants. So usually I use like 20 to between 20 to 30. It will be more than enough to pick a good route. And the iteration number, usually I set it for a number for 100. It will be acceptable too. And this is to the what is it called, the randomness. And so let's keep it on 40. It will be good. Okay, and if we started the optimization here, it will show us the roads and from where usually to start. Like as we can see, the best point to start with is like this point, or we can just even like leave the points and keep going on the road, the red line, which is gonna be easier for us, or to connect between the points, and gonna make the whole idea too. Like we can start from here and go from here to here and to here and to here. It will be like easier than just going from here to the hospital, from the university to the hospital, than to the which is called Uretmaneve, and then city center, then I don't know, other place in the city center. So this will be wasting for time and a lot more tiredful for it. So, and here, as we explained before, it will give us the comparison between the worst distance and the best distance and the average, which is going to be these 3 points. And if we open the details, we can see here the points that we picked and the distance between the point after it. And as we can see, the total will be almost 6.5 kilometers. And we can make it rotated, like download it as CSV, which is using like for like as a dataset or something, like to customize it and optimize it. I'm sorry, to optimize it and help us like offline. So this is it, I think, and I will stop the recording. Thank you a lot, and I hope that we actually tried our best in this website. Yeah, it's a little bit easy, but yeah. And from here, as I'm sorry, one point to mention that these the points that the most important things that we have to add, which is gonna be like as we added here a comments, like the pheromone fluency, which is gonna we usually use it between 1 and 5, which is 5 is the most strongest, and like the beta, which is the what we call beta in the algorithm. It's the distance influencing, and then the pheromone. Uh, yeah. So the what is it called? Buharlash ma, which is gonna disappearing, or how for how long it will the pheromones will stay before it disappear. So these it's usually like this. We would be applied the whole idea about using Ants colony algorithm in optimization algorithm in our app, which is gonna help like a lot of people to make the shortcut and to make the roads a lot easier and shorter. Thank you a lot for your appreciated time. I really appreciate it, and I hope that we did good enough.